Raptors now fall to 1-6 on the season as they fall 123-115 to the Phoenix Suns. And I will reiterate exactly what I said in the postgame against the Boston Celtics. This problem that's happening with this team right now is not a one-man thing. It's just not. You know why? You know why I'm saying this? And it was reiterated to me again tonight. Because Pascal Siakam dropped, 32 today? Something like that, 32. And you lost by 8 to the Phoenix Suns. Not saying Phoenix is a terrible team. They've really turned things around. They got a great record. They're doing well in the West. Good for them. They deserve it. But the Raptors, your best player, Pascal, your number one option, who's been terrible for quite some time now, put up his best game probably since pre-bubble, and you still lose. There are three glaring, I mean absolutely glaring issues with this team right now. Number one is the blatantly obvious one, the center position, the 5 position. Aaron Baines and Alex Len ain't cutting it right now. Baines can't make a little bunny on the inside. He was 0 of 2 again today. Didn't get any points for the second consecutive game. Only played 13 minutes. Didn't get a whole lot done in those 13 minutes. Alex Len, you can't expect much from the guy. So he didn't give you anything. So your 5 position is nothing. You got Boucher coming off the bench, but he's been playing the 4 as well. So he's not your 5. So they've been absolutely useless out there. Your perimeter defense, straight up garbage. I mean, it's pretty simple, guys. The last 2 games, both the Celtics and the Suns have shot near, if not 50% from 3. The Suns at one point, if they knocked down any more, I'm not too sure. They knocked down 21 threes at one point. Could have ended up being more. You can't allow that to happen and expect to win. We talked about it before the season began. This team rides on their defense. Because they've lost so many offensive weapons. They lose Serge to free agency. Marc Gasol didn't give you a lot, but he was a great passer. You lost so much in the offensive end with Serge coming off the bench. You got to find ways to score, but you got to defend because you don't have a whole lot of offensive weapons. And defensively this year, this team has not been good, especially from beyond the arc. And the third thing, bench productivity. One of the worst benches in basketball the Raptors have right now. And that big reason of that, you're losing Serge Ibaka, right? And Norman Powell has not been Norman Powell of last year at all. Pre-bubble, Norman Powell, player of the week, Norman Powell. He has not been very good. Boucher's been your best guy off the bench, and at times he hasn't been great. Bench productivity, 3-point defense, and your number 5 position are the 3 glaring issues with this squad. Their interior defense, at times it hasn't been that bad. Your 3-point shooting today, you shot the ball pretty well. You scored 115. Your best player dropped 30. OG had 20. Fred had 13. Kyle had 18. They did all right. But you couldn't do anything else. Again, these numbers that I'm firing out there, I kind of zoned out the last couple of minutes, and they scored an extra couple points here and there. So be it. But those are the ballparking numbers. They did okay. Your starting unit wasn't terrible offensively. But the 3-point defense, the bench, and the 5, I say it again, were terrible. And that is why you are 1-6. It helps that the Phoenix Suns are a much improved basketball team. Adding Chris Paul to that team, that's a nice addition right there. But I don't know what else to say right now. The Raptors are struggling mightily. But as I've said, it's not a one-player fix. You go out there and you get a 5. You go out there and let's just throw a name out there. I've seen it in the comments. I don't personally want him, but it's a guy that plays position. Andre Drummond, right? He's a guy that people keep going on about a guy that the Raptors should go after. Well, let's say you get an Andre Drummond, okay? Let's say you get this guy. All right, that definitely solves your starting five position. That's nice. Does that help your bench productivity? Not at all. That adds Baines to your bench. Okay, well, he's been a liability on offense at all in the starting unit, so I don't know how much that's going to help. And does it help your three-point defense? No. Andre Drummond's a good guy on the inside. He's a good rebounder. So no, it doesn't. It's not going to fix your team. It's not a one-man thing. Perimeter defense is a collective effort. And they're just not doing it very well. How many wide open shots did they have today? The reason the game ended in single digits is because they missed 2 or 3 wide open threes late in this ball game. They could have put it up to 20. This team is mightily struggling, and I don't know where to go. You heard, Fred VanVleet say, hey, we're not used to this. I'm not used to this. No one's coming to save us, so we got to figure it out. You don't like hearing that, but it's also very true. You haven't heard a peep out of Masai Ujiri and Bobby Webster. You don't know. I mean, what are they thinking right now? Is Masai thinking about his next job? Is Bobby Webster thinking, man, what do we do next? Oh, God. Do we sell off? What do we do? Nick Nurse, I don't know what to say with Nick Nurse. I don't know. He gave Malachi Flynn some time. He has mightily struggled in that time he has gotten. He hasn't made a field goal in the last couple of games he's played. And you can see when he came off the bench today after his very short stint, he ain't pleased. He ain't pleased that he's not making shots. High-fiving guys really aggressively. I mean, I don't blame him, but you got to make shots. You make shots, you'll play. That's why Watanabe was playing today. He made a 3 in the first few minutes he played. So all right, stay up there. You made a shot. That's where this team's at this point. You make a shot, you're playing the game. Kind of sucks. We have not seen Matt Thomas in a while. We heard because defensively he's been horrendous. We've barely seen Terrence Davis for the same reason. But this team, what do they do? Raptor fans, what do they do? Realistically, what do they do? Because we can sit here and say, blow it up. Well, that's nice. But what do? You just blow it up for first-round picks like the Oklahoma City Thunder are doing? Except that team still has some good pieces, and they have like 1 million first-round picks, which is kind of crazy. But do you do it that way? But I don't know. I have no idea, guys. This Toronto Raptors team is very frustrating, and we have not seen this for quite a long time. And the question is, where do you take this team next? Because you have some pieces that are working pretty well. Fred's had a good year so far. Before this game today, he had 3 straight games of 25 or more points. I mean, he's been unbelievable. Lowry has had a great season so far in the offensive end. He had 18 again today. Pascal, obviously we know the struggles he's had early in the season and in the bubble, but seeing him the way he played in the last game, dropping 20, 21 I think it was, and looking a little bit more comfortable shooting 7 of 15 than today, shooting extremely effective, being aggressive and dropping 30. We have not seen that Pascal in a very long time. But is that the Pascal we're going to see from now on? Only time is going to tell. But all I have to say is this. And I'm going to leave you guys with this, and you guys can go nuts in the comments about it. I will always have faith in this team. And it pains me to say it because I pull my hair out watching this team every game. At least this year. I will always have faith in them because you know what this team is so damn capable of. We've seen it, you know? Other than Serge Ibaka and Marc Gasol, you have seen this team do it. You know, was Marc Gasol the entire reason the perimeter defense was so good last year? No. Did he help a little bit? Of course he did. But he wasn't the entire reason. Did he solve that 5 position? No, but it was a good number. It's a good 1-2 for Serge Ibaka. You know, did the bench unit? Well, it was nice to have Serge, and that allowed Norm to do his thing. But we know what this team is so damn capable of, but they're just not doing it. And I don't know what the answer is. All right, so I'm going to leave you guys with that, all right? So you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and did not enjoy the game today, smack the like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. What'd you like? What'd you not like from today's basketball game for the Toronto Raptors? Because I think we can all agree we liked Pascal's game today. He was aggressive. He was old Pascal, and that is beautiful to watch. Question is, do we have him back? Is that going to be Pascal? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how it all plays out in the next game, all right, which is a 10 o'clock tip-off against the Sacramento Kings on Saturday night. I'm not sure if I'll be able to upload that for you guys that night because I got to work at 5, I get up at 5 o'clock the next day. So it's going to be tricky. I don't know if I'll be able to do it for you guys, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. The Instagram page, by the way, I'll let you guys know where that is. All right, so like I said, guys, like, comment, subscribe, do all that great stuff down below, guys. All those great buttons are down below, all right? So Twitter's down below for myself as well. Follow up, send me a DM, and do all that great stuff. Also, the Instagram page is down below, so follow up there if you've not done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Raptors, and like I said, game is on Saturday, 10 o'clock tip-off there against Sacramento, in Sacramento, all right, against the Kings. Like I said, those are the three things you look for in that game. You look for perimeter defense. What does the 5 position give us? And your bench scoring. Do they give you anything? Let's have a look, all right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys then.